In this video, I'm going to go over why you shouldn't rush training with your dog, and how taking the time to build a strong foundation will dramatically increase your success in training. Hi, my name is Zechariah Matson, and I help dog owners go from feeling burnt out and struggling to control their dog's behavior to gaining the confidence and ability needed to regain control by using the art of play, so that they can maximize the relationship they have with their dog. If you want to learn more about the process I use to train dogs, then you can gain access to my free resources located in the video description below. These resources are completely free for you to use and can significantly help you in your training journey, so feel free to take advantage of these after watching this video. That being said, let's get into why you shouldn't rush your dog's training. Rushing your dog's training can be very tempting for dog owners and dog trainers alike, especially dog trainers that are first starting out in the dog training industry. Oftentimes, we feel like we're not doing enough with our dogs, and we need to rush our training in order to achieve certain results that we're trying to strive for. This is made worse when we oftentimes are watching videos that other people post on social media platforms, such as a 30-second reel or a 2-minute video of someone with their dog doing some flashy behaviors or doing a very complex obedience routine. We can't help but feel like we're comparing ourselves to that trainer or that individual and comparing our dog to that individual's dog. And oftentimes we feel like we are falling behind with our own training. We get this feeling that we should be where they are in our training journey with our own dog. And this is detrimental and dangerous for a variety of reasons. Firstly, this can give us a feeling of being inadequate. Oftentimes, when we watch other trainers performing with their dogs, we as dog owners or dog trainers can feel like we are not doing enough. We feel like our dogs are falling behind and are not where they should be, and we feel like we are failing not only ourselves, but our dogs in the process. This is very dangerous because what it ends up doing is it makes us push ourselves and our dogs too much in the training process. What it does is we have these high expectations that are created from watching other trainers perform with their dogs. And so we take that trainer and that dog and their performance, and that then becomes the expectation we put on ourselves and our dogs. With this high expectation, we then expect all these things from our dogs, and it ends up making us push our dogs in the training process. And we end up having our dogs do things that they're not ready to do in the moment. And ultimately, this leads to failure. When we push our dogs and ourselves too fast in the beginning of the training process, what we do is we oftentimes make many mistakes because we haven't laid the proper foundation. Because we rush the training in the beginning, we end up making these mistakes, and what that does is it delays our training even further than we want, because now we have these mistakes we've created unintentionally that we have to go back and fix before we can even move on to the next step of the training process. So it's very important that we don't get caught up in all the other training videos you see posted on social media, and you don't look to those training videos as your standard for success. The first thing you need to do is stop watching those videos, and instead of focusing on those videos and other trainers and other dogs, you need to take a step back and you need to focus on yourself. You have to understand that that dog that you're watching in that 30-second clip and that owner that you're watching with that dog are very different than you and your dog. They have different personalities, they have different experiences, and they are at a different stage in their training journey than you are. Trying to compare yourself, who's at a completely different stage with a completely different dog, to that individual and that dog in their stage of that training journey is completely misguided. And you end up, again, creating these false expectations. You need to stop watching those other videos. Stop using those other videos as your criteria for success. And focus on yourself and create your own expectations for your own individual dog. The other thing you have to realize is that oftentimes when you watch these videos of other trainers and their dogs, is that you are watching a small clip in only a few moments of that trainer and dog's full training journey. You're seeing a highly edited video of a few moments that highlight the successes and the achievements of that dog and that owner. What you're failing to see when watching that short video is you're failing to see the many hours or days or weeks or even the months that that trainer put into that dog, or that trainer has put into their own education in order to learn the skills to train that dog. Watching these short videos and then trying to compare yourself to these videos doesn't do you justice, and most importantly, it doesn't do your dog justice, and it creates such high expectations for yourself and your dog. Rather than watching these short videos and beating yourself up thinking that you're not doing enough for your dog, you need to focus on yourself and your dog. Instead of jumping ahead and trying all these fast, quick things, you need to step back and build the foundation up with your own dog. Good training that is solid and long-lasting is built on a strong foundation, as well as a mastery of the basics. If you're constantly watching these trainers doing very complex and high-level things with their dogs, and that's all you focus on, you're missing the point. People who have true success in any skill or any field have mastered the basics before they even go on to attempting harder or more difficult tasks. There's a saying that applies to many fields, but most especially to dog training. And the saying goes that the beginner is trying to focus on the intermediate skills. The intermediate individual is trying to focus on the advanced skills. But the master at their skill is constantly and always going back to focus on the basics. This saying applies to so much, but especially to dog training. You need to focus on the basics and slow down your training, not try to rush it. And when you do that, you will achieve true success with your dog. This is why I spend so much time on playing with my dogs, because I believe that play is the foundation that holds everything together in dog training. Play is so important because it teaches the dog a variety of skills that are so influential when it comes to trying to perform these more challenging or difficult behaviors in the training process. So no matter how skilled I become as a dog trainer, or no matter how skilled my own dogs become in their process, I still will go back to playing with my dogs in order to improve and influence those basic skills that are built on the foundation of playing with your dog. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this in the future, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep on training.